Good morning, DUSF land. Hey, it's Monday morning. It's about a little bit after 7:30. Just finished up with the 6:30 a.m. groups a little while ago, and I wanted to hop on here for a quick video because I wanted to give two updates, or basically do two things. First and foremost, I'm going to be adding a 4:30 workout to the schedule starting in this afternoon. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, there's going to be a 4:30 time slot added to the schedule, and you'll see that coming up accordingly. And that way, we do have the ability to fit everybody in as many time slots they want to go with. So for those of you that normally come in at 4:30, Robin, Rebecca, Kathleen, I'll be moving you up to that 4:30 time slot automatically. All right, so first and foremost, all right, as we open up and get back into it, I know that there are a lot of people wanting to get their fitness on and start really making some improvements and some changes. And one thing I need to talk to you about is for those people that are really wanting to drop weight and really make a change and really make an adjustment, whether it's for aesthetic, athletic, weight loss purposes, whatever the case may be. And that is the fact of intensity. Majority of people do not work out intensely enough to really facilitate change with their bodies. And when I'm talking about intensity, I'm not talking about just weight, although weight is one of the easiest ways to increase up intensity, but there's a variety of ways to do that. Circuit training, time under tension, speed, volume. I mean, there's a variety of ways to actually increase up intensity without always increasing up weight, but weight is one of the factors. Because in order to increase up intensity, you have to increase up on the stress onto the body and to the muscular system. And an easy way to do that is obviously by increasing up weight or adding more load onto the body. And what that does very simply is it forces the body to work harder. You know, when you are exercising at a much greater intensity level, it's going to facilitate a greater change within the body, thus causing greater reaction, from a musculoskeletal standpoint. So, give a great example. If you're basically wanting to make an adjustment, make a change, and I'm not talking about a 5 or 7 pounds or even 10 pounds. I'm talking about 20, 30, 40, 50 pounds. You have to work hard. It is not easy. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. But you have to force the body to change, and to really force the body to change, you have to work harder. So what do I mean by that? Let me give you an example. When somebody's squatting, if they're just doing the barbell by itself, okay, great. But you add weight onto that barbell, it's going to force the body to change. So if someone put, say, a 35 or a 45 pound barbell, and they add on a 5 or a 10 on each side, that is much better than working out and then training with just the barbell by itself. But, if you have someone who's working out, so if you have a 45, that's going to be 65 pounds, a 10 on each side. Whereas if you have somebody squatting with 115 pounds, they're obviously working at a much higher capacity and being able to do that. Now, that is not to say right off the bat start out at 115 if you can't do that, but start working up towards that. Start moving up in that realm. Start increasing up on the intensity and the stress up on the body, and you will see some progress. Second thing, when it comes to cardio, when it comes to your conditioning work, it is much harder to jog. It is much harder to run. It is much harder to cycle fast. It is much harder to row faster or row longer than it is to walk or to coast or to just mosey along on the rower. So those are important factors, and you want to keep that into consideration when you're doing your cardio conditioning. Other than that, guys, I'm going to hop on out of here, shooting out an email here very shortly. And other than that, guys, peace out.